There are many sources of corrosion that can attack our metal aircraft. That's why today I'd like to talk about this product, ACF-50, and what it does and how it can be used to help sustain and prolong the lives of our metal aircraft.
This technology is commonly referred to as FTFC, Fluid Thin Film Coating. The two popular products are CorrosionX and ACF-50. Here is how it works. Aluminum metal parts of our aircraft are in constant contact with each other, whether it is an overlapping sheet or the contact a rivet makes in its surrounding hole. If there is an electrolyte present between these parts, and water moisture being the most common electrolyte, the electrons will naturally move between these two adjoining parts through the electrolyte, and the metal breaks down, one electron at a time, and we have corrosion. Priming the parts with paint can help as a barrier to the moisture, but wear and vibration eventually takes its toll on this coating. A fluid thin film coating sprayed onto these parts will seep into all crevices and joints, no matter how small, including rivet shanks in their holes. This oily treatment, applied every 2 years or so, provides two functions. Number one, it displaces water so that during its application, moisture is moved out of the metal joints and off rivets. This is also what WD-40 fluid accomplishes. Number two, it forms a sacrificial dielectric barrier so electrons cannot pass, so there is no more corroding action. This allows it to even stop existing corrosion from progressing. Water that may appear in the future in these joints cannot become an electrolyte. This fluid is doing a lot more than just acting as a passive barrier to moisture. The fluids are harmless to avionics, electronics, and plastics. However, do keep it off your brakes. Proper application is the challenge. The most common method is to apply the fluid to the interior of the aircraft structure as a fog or mist, so that it can find its way into every nook and cranny. Reaching long aircraft structures like wings and fuselage may require thin spray wands and the removal of access panels. There is spray equipment available for this purpose, but builders have improvised using garden sprayers and aerosol-type tanks. Here are some clips from the manufacturer's video that provide some additional understanding of using their product.
On uncorroded metal, the corrosion inhibitors in ACF-50 leave an active film that does not harden, preventing any further corrosion by keeping moisture away from the metal. On a metal airframe with existing corrosion within allowable limits, ACF-50 displaces or emulsifies the moisture, allowing it to migrate to the outside of the protective film. The corrosion-causing moisture is forced to evaporate, and ACF-50 fills the cell, providing an atmospheric barrier which prevents any further corrosion. ACF-50 flows easily into mechanical voids and even between the strands of cables, searching out and displacing hidden moisture. ACF-50 is a non-toxic, non-flammable chemical compound that has remarkable properties, not only in corrosion prevention, but also in stopping corrosion already in progress. It is very effective and also works well as a lubricant, and it is very easy to apply. It can even be freely used around avionics and aircraft electrical systems, as ACF-50 contains nothing that can create an electrical path or detune sensitive radio equipment.
These products provide a wonderful method for protecting our home builds for years to come. If you're going to paint your aircraft, be sure to paint the aircraft first before applying these products. Otherwise, you may want to wait a year or so to make sure there is no more weeping or seepage of the fluids prior to your painting.